3rd of June. Time's soon getting on. Yeah, we start off with another bit of sad news this morning. One of Farmer's friends from back at one of the Massey branches sadly passed away whilst on holiday. He just wanted to make sure, well, he just wanted to say it was such sad news to hear, and his thoughts are with the family and friends of the man in question. He was a good man and he was very good at his job, and Farmer will sadly miss him a lot. He wanted me to put that in there for starters, so yeah, bit of a sad start to the video, but we've got a special guest arriving today. We're going to show her around the farm, just going to see what Farmer's up to. We are moving some hay about. We've started in here, round bales going in here. We're just moving some stuff out the sheds around the back. We're going to move them around the front here. That leaves the back sheds there. We're going to empty them out, yeah, get some new sheets put down, ready for new stock coming in. We'll soon be haymaking, it won't be long. We've had a good tidy up around the farm. Farmer's had the flail topper on, done all the verges around the farm. It looks really nice at the moment. Sprayed off all the weeds that are growing around the farm. Yeah, things are starting to look a little bit tidier. We've got Robert with us today. Keithy and Robert are hoping to go and pick up the last of the hay from Outstanding Farms. We're just doing some tidying up. We've got Steve from Arcusin coming today. He's hoping to show Farmer a little bit around the Arcusin. We might not see that today. Our guest might arrive and we'll be showing around the farm. It's Evelyn from Sweerwerken. She's coming. Bit of an off chance, she messaged last week and I didn't realise how close we were to the time, but she was heading to the shows this week, and she actually rang and asked to come and visit the farm today, which is fine. You know, we're not silaging, we're not haymaking at the moment, so it's about as good as time as any to come, because as you know, we're super busy all the time, but today I have got a little bit of time for us. So anyway, she's going to be arriving today. Yes, so you might see a clip of that later on. Linda's got a few hay deliveries on as per usual. It has slowed down a little bit, and we're just cleaning out. We're just clearing out, making room for new stock coming in. So there's a lot of shifting about, a lot of fiddling about. We've made a stack of old cow hay round the back just because the bottoms and the tops have gone a bit queer. So we're yeah, just making some room and getting stock back and having a good sort out. And then we might even move on to, Keithy's gone to check some silage ground. We might even move on to starting to go silaging. So by the end of the week, we might actually be cutting grass and silaging and stuff like that. Hello, sir.
Hello.
You all right?
You weren't going to be here today. Do you want a cup of tea, mate?
I couldn't miss you, could I?
No, I'm okay. To be fair,
that's quite heavy, isn't it?
That's quite heavy, yeah.
I mean, it's going to want to be there, Steve, isn't it? You know, I'm going to make a I'll make a bracket for it.
Yes, yes, okay.
Off of that.
You switch it on and off just on this green button here.
Yeah.
Now. You don't have to turn that one on and off.
No.
You turn that off at night, I suppose.
That's like a master, is it?
Yeah, well, you turn that off at night, I reckon.
Yeah.
But this is the on-off switch.
Yep.
Here now.
Explain a little bit about this screen then. What was obviously you used to have a big control box before, didn't you?
Yes. So you're all touchscreen, or you can use these. If you're using these ones, you can touch them.
Yeah.
Or you can do it from here.
Yep.
So that does it as well on the equivalent ones.
Yep.
And you can change between the next lot of settings for there with that one.
Yep.
And then you've got counters here.
Yep.
All the different counters for bales. You've got machine settings.
Anyway, while Steve's here, we're just going to get this machine set up right. He's going to show us around this screen a bit. Once he's shown us, I'll talk you through it, and then Linda's on it, we'll have a look. We've had a surprise visitor all the way from China.
Yeah,
come to visit.
Friends.
This is Evelyn from Sweerwerken. She's here on a farm visit, checking out the Sweerwerken kit on the tractor, making sure everything's right. She's also doing a tour, aren't you, of the UK. She's going up and down the UK, visiting certain people and different business partners.
You know, for the Sweerwerken precision farming business development, and I came from China that for the June for the cereal show and the other agri shows. And why I'm here, the first guy I'm visiting is Matt, because that this is the third year that Matt enjoy our auto steer system. That's why I want to personally here to thank him and you know, and bring him a little gift that is from China. It's Panda. You know, I can open it for you guys to check also. It's like it looks like it. Yeah, the Panda, and smell it. Yeah, it has the apple smell. Yeah, and
yeah.
smells good. And you know, Panda is our treasure, #1 treasure animal in China. And we have also cartoon for Kung Fu Panda. If you guys watching it,
Everybody
you will
knows
love
Kung-
it. Yeah, it's like my little gift for to thank
Thank you very
Matt.
much.
Yeah, for all the, you know, the good videos. I enjoy that much.
Yep.
Let me hang it.
Yeah, you
on
hang,
the
yeah,
tractor.
you hang it wherever you want.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect.
I wish that whether this Panda from China could bring Matt and our
Yes.
farmer friends good weather.
Yes,
that
please.
yeah, because that we
Month
have
of sunshine.
Yeah,
1 month of sunshine,
yeah.
please.
I already bring sunshine today. Show the
It's
farmer
not too
friends
bad.
here. Yeah, it's not too bad. And you know, I also wish our farmer friends to have the harvesting this year and the better weather for the crops.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that's my wishes.
Yeah.
One thing I want to share with all the UK farmer friends is that we Silvercan, our dream is to every farmer friends enjoy this high navigation technology, you know, to free their hands on the tractors, less work,
Yeah.
and bring more productivity to the farms, and cost less on the fields and seeds, and everything to be precision,
Yeah.
you know. And we all know that we are new here, so that's why have the competitive price for the farmer friends, and the good quality also, because Silvercan is a Sweden brand that more than 100 years, you know, that means good quality and
Yeah.
enjoy great reputation in Europe. And also we are looking for partners, dealers in England especially, to join this business together to bring this high navigation technology to more farmers, let them enjoy in UK. Yeah.
Yep.
Matt has introduced me the barn and the how could that called for the feed cost,
Yeah, we've been checking out the hay, and there's,
Uh-huh.
you know, we've just been loading a lorry, so we've seen
Yeah.
a load of lorry a week going out. You know, just basic farm stuff. You know, UK farm life. We're going to go out to the fields, aren't we? Next, have a look
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
cows,
yeah,
the grass, the crops. So
Okay.
yeah, we're going to show Evelyn around, and yeah, it's a little bit
Yeah.
different from China. Do you think?
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
you
different.
like it?
Yeah, I enjoy the farming here, and I came here by train, and along the way many beautiful villages and farms. I was wondering if that your neighbors also enjoy the auto steer. If they're not, maybe when you see this tractor, or when you see these videos, you can contact Matt or me to know more about our auto steer system. Let our auto steer system help you for harvesting and more farming life. And yeah, we need distributors, we need dealers, partners, because that we want the market enjoy more our auto steer.
And you were saying you're going to be at some of the shows next year, Llama Show.
Llama Show, maybe. Yeah, we're looking forward to join Llama Show in 2025. Yeah, that's right.
And this, you're here for a month, and you're heading up to the Highland Show, and you're heading up to Cereals Show.
Yeah. That's my plan. And in this June, I'm going to the Tractor Fest, which is open on 7th to 8th, and the Cereal Show and the Highland Show. Yeah, I will join there, but this time as a visitor, to be honest.
Yeah.
Next year we will be an exhibitor. In Lamar.
That'll be
Very
good,
looking
won't it?
forward to that.
Yeah, good. There we go. So yeah, this is the lady that made everything happen. So I feel like the lucky one, because
thank you.
you know, during seeding time, it was very difficult this time, and this made it all easy for me. So I should be thanking you guys.
Glad to hear that. Yeah, that's our dream. That to help the farming life.
Yeah.
And I'm very glad to see that you enjoy it, and you really can see our auto steer like it's a third year.
Yeah.
You're seeing it from a rough. Like you said,
yes.
it's
I've seen it
first
develop
year,
over.
but now it's improving and better. We have SOS and the PPP, and it's free signal to let more farmers enjoy it without subscribe of RTK. Yeah, that's
good.
amazing for this year.
It's been developing fast,
big
and every
features.
time it's better and better. It just gets better and better. It just makes our lives a little bit easier.
Really?
Our lives, we're super busy all the time. So anything that helps us make life easier, is just, it's great.
Okay.
Can we say about what may be coming soon? With the integration.
Hydraulic steer ready will be coming soon. We know that our farmers friends need that, so it will be coming soon.
Yes.
Yeah,
so,
and the isobus for the section control coming soon.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
So what that means is, if you've got a tractor that's auto steer ready, it can use the already. You won't need this steering wheel. You'll just it'll be done hydraulically through the tractor system. So like our combine is GPS ready. We could use that, something like that, but we might get to see that in the future, maybe, eh?
Yeah. When we have hydraulic, I will also like Matt. To try it first to share with you guys that how amazing it is.
We can make that work, can't we? But there we go. It's nice to have you here.
Let's go to the farm. To see how it works. Can't wait to see it. To be honest. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. See you.
Brilliant. 5th of June. So, I think farmer's sending Keithy off this morning, put his mowers back on. Took them off because Chandler's were going to come, but they didn't come. So he's going to put them back on now. We've got a little bit of silage and we can do. Robbo, all right, mate? Yeah. What are you doing? Where's your Four Winds t-shirt? Oh, right. Throwing it under the bed, eh? Bit of an odd day yesterday, but some showers coming through. And we were just fiddling about in the yard. We've got some straw here, we've got some meadow hay. We've got plenty of meadow hay actually left, so we're just figuring out what to do with that. Me and Rob are just going to repack a few loose bales that we got. Me and Farmer had a go with it yesterday. It went all right. It works pretty nice actually. So me and Rob will just quickly get these packs of bales redone. We don't see enough set of weather to start haymaking just yet, but things aren't quite there anyway. The most likely is we're going to start on these Timothy and ryegrass fields to start with. I think they are just about starting to appear, but it's still, I think we're still a week away from prime conditions. So, and there's nothing, the weather forecast is settled-ish, but there's nothing like haymaking weather. So I think we're holding off for a bit. So Keithy's going to cut some silage. It's the only silage we're going to do. It'll be about 150 to 200 bales. It's not going to be masses like last year. Once these ryegrass fields at the back here are all, once we've haymake those, we're going to pull them up. And they're going to go into wheat next year. So that's the plan for those. As you know, the lady from Swiverkin came for a visit. That was a really nice visit. She's looking for a dealer where they can sell their products. She's heading around the UK trying to find a suitable dealer that might want to sell their products for them, and it's a great opportunity for someone out there, and I think she'll have I think she'll find it. She's going around the shows, so I'm sure she's going to find someone that helps her out with that. And if you're a dealer and you think, oh, I'll sell those, either get hold of me or get hold of Evelyn. I would have put her link in the description there for you. Just get hold of her and have a chat with her, and go from there. So me and Farmer had a little go with this yesterday. We were just Steve from Arcusin came. There was quite a bit more setting up than I actually thought there would be, but they got it set pretty good. So Linda's going to be driving the packer most of the summer, well, all summer. if we get a summer, that is. Robbo's just going to put some loose ones down. We did some repacking yesterday. I'll show you in a minute what they look like. I'm loving this chute. This chute is lovely. You can adjust the chute, look, so it opens and closes. When it's closed like that, it won't hit the mud guard of the tractor. So that's a lovely little addition. I got there's a lock for the arm, so you've got to undo the lock. And this, I'll show you this new screen. This new screen's lovely. It's all touch screen, got a protective bit of film on there. We tend to leave them on for as long as possible, just to prevent scratching. Makes the screen last a little bit longer. But this is super nice. So at the moment we need to unbolt. Pin in here. Like that. You can park, and as long as you've got all your bales in the right area, you know, you can static pack, but when you're taking them out of the tailboard, you have to be ever so careful. So me and Rob, instead of grabbing them off the tailboard, we will just pull forward, let them out, let the doors close, and then grab the packs and reverse back. But you can do it, me and Farmer do it, you know, he'll grab them off the tailboard, pull back. You've got to be careful, you've got to run it along the sensor as if it's coming off like it's coming off on the field. So you have to run the pack down across the sensor, otherwise the doors close too fast and you might catch something. But as long as you keep the bales within the sensor as it comes off, you know, you can do it, and we do it. So the screen's a little bit more sophisticated than the box of last year. Obviously everything is touch screen along here, along with the buttons, so each button represents one of these functions. So that's your back doors opening, that's your pusher, your chain, and then you've got your knotters, your up and down, and your back pressure, you know, the pressure gate at the back. So you've got machine settings, you can adjust all sorts from here. If you're making longer bales, you can adjust the photo cells to know that you're working with longer bales, so they'll work a little bit differently. So we're making smaller bales. You can now stick two, so once the doors are opening and the packs are going out, it'll push another bale in, and on the last one you could only push one bale in, but this one you can push two. So it'll push two bales in, shut the doors, then take them up, and it just keeps everything rolling a little bit more smoother. You can also adjust certain speeds of different things. So you push a speed, the first two bales go in, it does them nice and gentle, and it's to prevent the bales, because there's nothing above them and the strings haven't been tugged yet, they could sometimes, if the strings weren't free flowing, the strings would like tilt them over. So you can adjust the speed of the first two bales. So it will push them gently to start with for the first two, and then after that it pushes them in like it should, because the strings are back at the pack. And you can also adjust your rear back door speeds as well from the screen here. Obviously this is going to be different in the field, it's going to be coming up the chute, but I'll just show you it working. You do have to be careful doing this, mind. You know, you've got the chains running. If something happens, I've got to be ready to stop it. So yeah, everything's working pretty nice. There's some fine tuning you can do, which we might still do yet. So Robert's just going to move the pack out of the way. You can grab them off the back, but it's just a risk, you know, doing it. But the farmer knows what he's doing when he's doing it. Just so we don't wreck nothing, we're going to just do it properly today. Let's see how they pick up. Obviously, bale tension and all the rest of it's adjustable in the cab. Linda will get a fine tuning on that. Yeah, 4 strings across the bale now. These bales are a little bit long, we were saying. You know, they could do with the wedge off them, really. Yeah, there's certain things you can do if you it comes with a plate on the sidewall, we were just saying. So there's certain things, if you want your strings a little bit different, you can change them a little bit. They pick up nice. That's exactly how you want them, with that sort of gap. You don't want them compressed into a big block, because with hay, you need that little bit of gap, just so when you move them, it lets the heat out. That's what we find when we're using it. We will always have a small gap like that, maybe a little bit less than that. Linda will get it fine-tuned, but we do like a small gap just so that the bales can breathe when you're moving them. And it just, if you compact hay too tight, let's say it's not quite there, still a little bit of green in there, it'll heat up and then they'll go mouldy. So these are the first 2 that we packed. See, they're perfect. To me, that is exactly how they want to be. But this is old hay, you see. So new hay is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit softer. So there might be some fine tuning there. Anyway, there we go, the Arcusin. It's up and running. Linda will get it out in the field. She might tune it up a bit. It's working. We can do some packing. That's the main thing. It's not as clean as it was now. Linda's going to be fuming. It's all dirty now. As we go on through the season, you know, Linda will be using it. She'll tell us what works and what doesn't work. But yeah, the more we use it, the more we'll be able to tell you about it. Me and Rob have got a day in the sheds today. I'll show you what we're doing. Keithy's putting mowers on. He's going to go mow some silage. So I'll get a picture of that before he leaves. We'll get this put away. But we like, you know, with bales, you always have loose bales. So it's beautiful that you can just come in the shed, repack them. And yeah, those bales pick up beautiful. So the 4th string is a very good thing, I think. They're still a little bit in a... I'd like to have seen the whole lot moved over by 2 or 3 inches, but I think they'll still be more than fine. You know, I think you'd get away with using 3 if I'm honest. Well, I'm sure we would. We've done it before. We get away with using... We don't get away with it, but sometimes you have a string break when you're picking them up, and you can pick them up with 2 strings. So. But I can't wait to see this in the field. Linda's going to enjoy this year, I think. She's going to be a little bit strange for her picking them up on the other side, but once she's used to it, she'll be away. I know she will. He's got the mowers on. Wash them off, look. They're all tidy now. We ain't going to go and film him today, but when he starts on some of the actual meadow hay and stuff like that, we'll go and film him. He's got a day of fiddly jobs, fiddly little fields. You know, it'll only be about 200 bales worth, something like that. Yeah, going to go and make a start. Right, so while Keithy's off doing a bit of mowing, we made so much silage last year that we don't have, where's Robbo gone? We don't have a massive amount of silage to make. You know, there'll be bits and pieces here, there and everywhere, and it might not even be all made in the first go. If you look at these bales from this side, they're perfect, but on the other side they're just coloured, and yeah, people, you know, they think they're being done over by you know, you get a bale that's coloured on one side, they don't want them. So these are all going to be cow food for when the cows come in. We'll put a sheet over this. There'll be no problem at all. Cows will think it's Christmas, and I do mean they will think it's Christmas. So yeah, what we do, we start with 6 on the bottom, then a layer of 5, 4, 3, and then 2 at the top, and then we just keep coming back. That builds a pyramid, and then we'll just lay a sheet over each side, and they'll soon disappear. You know, it'll only be a few weeks worth of food for the cows when they're in. bit like how we make our straw stacks. And keeping them the shape they are just means that water will run off them. We put a sheet over top. That'll keep them, you know, for the most part, very good. We didn't want to take them down the fields because the bottoms usually end up wet. We're all right with that with a straw, you know, because we've got the outside area for the cows. So, but these we'd like to stay a little bit dry if we could. So Robert's picking out the good ones. They're all going round the front shed. I think Farmer's got a man interested in those, so we've got a few of those left, so that'll be good to get an Arctic load of those gone. And Linda will use the rest over the summer. We're hoping for a nice bit of weather in a couple of weeks. That would be ideal. TB testing next week, that's not going to be ideal. Nobody enjoys that in the middle of summer. I actually think they shouldn't be allowed to do that in the middle of summer. You know, if it's a hot day, the cows are hot, you know, everyone's stressed, the cows are stressed. It's pretty annoying, but unfortunately we have to do it. So